Hey, how you doing? Got my glasses, got my PDF here. You can download this PDF. It's the Thai Language Familiarization and Demystification Quick Start Primer PDF. Okay? And I had to write it kind of small because I've been working on this day, all day long. Because you see it's in two different languages and two written languages and two spoken languages, and it's a lot of back and forth and checking details. So if you come across a typo or two, sorry, but they're probably in there. All right, these are things that I really think that you really absolutely positively need to know if you're going to go to Thailand. Say you're leaving this weekend, you could do this. You could do this in a couple of days, I promise you. All right, but I'm going to give you a lot of really quality information here because I really want you to have a good experience when you go to Thailand and when you learn Thai. And I want the Thai people to have a good experience when you go there as well because, it's give and take. It's yin and yang. All right, so get your Thai language familiarization and demystification quick start primer PDF, and let's just go through this quickly. Number one, hello. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap is hello, and that's good 24 hours a day. Morning, night, noon, 2 in the morning, Sawadee krap. And you can even say that as goodbye if you want to. All right. I think very much like my impression is like the word aloha in Thailand. In Hawaii, you can say it to open or close conversation. Anyway, Sawadee krap for men and Sawadee ka for women. The one word, which is a polite particle, you just cannot say it enough as a foreigner trying to speak the language. Later on, when you really get the hang of the language, there'll be times when you can drop it, the polite particles. It's like sir and ma'am. But to a greater degree than even in English, where you want to say yes or no, sir, you always want to end your sentences with this polite particle, which is the equivalent of yes or no, sir. But it's not based on the sex of the person to whom you're speaking. It's based on the sex of the person who is speaking. So if you're a man, you're always going to say krap at the end of your sentences. And if you're a woman, you're going to say ka at the end of your sentences. Okay, so krap if you're a man and ka if you're a woman. It also means yes. So if I say, hey, did you get that? You could, if you're a man, you'd go krap, means I got it. Or ka means you got it. Clear? Good. Okay. Number two, how are you? Sabaydi mai krap. Sabaydi mai krap for men, and Sabaydi mai ka for women. Very good. So hello, how are you? Sawadee krap is hello. So Sabaydi mai krap is how you doing? Now I don't know if you can tell, but being a man, I'm always going to say krap, just because that's how I speak the language, being man. So if you're a woman and you're doing this, you're just going to have to, if I miss it, if I don't say, and a woman always says ka when a man says krap, you'll want to make that substitution on your own and automatically. Number three, I'm well. Sabaydi krap. Sabaydi krap means I'm well, or a female would be Sabaydi ka. If you look, how are you was Sabaydi mai krap. The word mai in that word, in sentence number two, mai makes that whole sentence a question. So Sabaydi mai krap is me asking you a question if you are sabai, which means good. It also means, it doesn't have an actual straight across English translation. It's kind of like groovy. Yeah, hey man, everything's good. Everything's, chill. It's groovy. It's happening. It's cool. It's wow. It's nice. All right. So I'm well is Sabaydi krap. Or if somebody says, are you well? How are you? Sabaydi mai krap. How about number four? And how about you? How you doing? So somebody says, hey, how you doing? And they go, hey, I'm fine. How about yourself? How about yourself? Or words to that effect would be, lao kun la krap, bin yang ngai bang krap. Notice how I said krap twice there in that sentence. I didn't have to, but as a foreigner, I want to be polite. And the more you say krap as a man and ka as a woman, you just almost can't say it too much. Lao kun la krap. Now I go through on my lesson plan on Suitcase Thai and on the bigger program. I go through the grammar and what each word in these means, okay? But for now, you'd probably get by just fine if you just memorize the sentence, right? So somebody says, how are you? You say, you're well. And you want to say, so how are you doing? You'd say, la kun la kap. Lao is, and kun is you, la kap. Did I put la kap? Yeah, I put the la in there. La makes it softer. So la kun la kap, ben ngay bang kap. And you, how you doing? And of course, a woman would be saying, la kun la ka. Ben ngay bang ka. Ka. It's a woman speaking there. And someone's going to say, what's your name? Kun, again, I just said that earlier, it means you. Kun chu. Arai kap. Kun chu. Now, the reason I stalled there is because I just realized I said chu. And that means name. But it's a sound that we don't make in English. I'm actually tightening up my throat and going chu, right? Chu, kun chu. You can't go kun chu alai. That won't work. You got to do kun chu. Like that, kun chu alai. What's your name? Now, here we go. Here's one of those situations. What's your name? Well, my name is coming up next. And again, men and women are going to use different words. So a guy, myself, will be pom chu. My name, or I, me name, Pom Chu, Pom Chu. Daniel, Pom Chu Daniel, Cup, because I'm going to end my sentences with Cup. Or if my name were Rebecca, and I were a girl, it'd be Chan Chu Rebecca Ka. Now, Chan is the female version of the word I and me, and sometimes mine. That it's a contraction of the word dichan. Chun is kind of slang for a girl to say, yeah, me, or I. Dichan is slightly more formal and a whole lot more polite. Okay, so you ladies out there have the choice of saying chun or dichan. All right, where are we? What's your name? My name is number 7. Good luck. Like I said earlier, you can say Sawadee Kap or Sawadee Ka to people 24 hours a day. That means hello, how are you? It also means goodbye. Sawadee Kap, leaving, right? You say hello, goodbye. In the Orient, meaning the Far East, remember, Orient means east, Occident means west, right? So Oriental and Occidental, easterly and westerly. In the Orient, they're really big on luck. You know, good luck. You see the little cat with the little Chinese cat with this little arm waving and stuff. That brings luck. They have luck written everywhere. Good luck for this, good luck for that. So whenever you're parting ways with somebody, you can say, hey, good luck. All right. See you later. Yeah, good luck. Good luck to you. We do the same thing here in English-speaking countries. I happen to be in Louisiana, which is a state in America. And some people say we speak English here. So let's see, where were we? Number 7. Ko hai chok di kap. Ko hai chok di. Ko hai. Ko means I request, kind of like I request the universe here. Ko hai. I request the universe to hai. Hai is to give. Chok di. Chok is luck. And I've got it written here as CHOHK. It's kind of that HK is it's not choke and it's not chog. It's kind of in between. It's kind of like you make a G and an HK together, so it's choke. All right, chog. Can you hear me starting to go to a G? Like if I were choking, right? Choking. Maybe that helped. Maybe it didn't. Ko hai chok di krap. I hope you have good luck, guy or sir. And if I were a female, of course, it'd be Ko hai chok di ka. Ka. That just sounds so sexy when you hear a Thai woman or even a Farang meaning a generally white person, but a black person can be a Farang or Yeah, it's going to be a white person. If you're brownish, they're going to assume that you're probably an Indian or a Pakistani, and they'll call you a kag, which may or may not be a polite word. Okay. The other way you can say goodbye is have a nice day. We've already said sawasdee, right? Hello, goodbye. We've already said kohai chokdi kun kap. I hope you have good luck. And have a nice day is mi wan td kap. Mi wan td kap is have a nice day. All right. And of course, the females would throw the ka on the end of that instead of a cop. Number 9, thank you very much. You're gonna say this a lot. Thai people, Thailand floats on politeness. I was gonna say politivity. I don't know if that's actually a word or not. That's what happens when you start thinking in 2 languages. It screws up both. Thank you very much. Khop kun mag kap. Khop kun mag kap. Or Khop kun mag ka. Now, khop kun is thank you. Mag means a lot or very much. And then, of course, the polite particle at the end, kap. So khop kun mag kap means, hey, thanks a lot. You could just say khop kun kap. You'll hear that. Khop kun kap. Yep. Or khop kun ka. Now, when you say thank you, which is khop kun ka, kap. Khop kun ka, kap. No, khop kun mag kap. I'm trying to think in male and female as well as English and Thai, and there's some wire smoking at the moment, and I'm reading 2 languages too, so cut me some slack if you would. All right, number 10. It doesn't matter. Like somebody says, "Hey, thanks," and you go, "Yeah, you're welcome." You can say it. It's the same thing if somebody steps on your toe and you go, "Oh, sorry," you go, "Oh, it doesn't matter," or "Oh, you're welcome," or "It's all right." It's the same thing. It's my bin rai kap. My bin rai kap. Gee, do I want to get into that? I've said the word my now twice on number 10. My bin rai kap. And I also on, where was it? Number 2. My. And did I use it somewhere else? No. Okay, so if you'll look on sentence number 2, how are you? I go sabaidi my kap, and then on 10, I go my bin rai kap. You see the difference there? On number 2, the my is a rising tone, my, and on number 10, it's a falling tone, my. Thai is a tonal language. There are 5 tones. And the word my, I think there are a couple other words, actually have 5 different words with 5 different tones. So there's this trick. My. I just asked you a question. The question was, does new silk burn? To which the answer is, you guessed it, my. No. Each tone in that inflection means something different. So the word my and my mean different things. So you gotta really watch your tones. I have an entire lesson. It's a free lesson. If you sign up for my free lessons at Suitcase Thai, the first few lessons I talk about the tones. That, my friend, will save you years of frustration. I exaggerate not, and I kid you not. If you just go there and learn those free lessons, the tonal lesson is worth the price of the entire course. Because that will just save you years of miserable anguish and languishing and self-deprecating thoughts and all sorts of awful things if you figure out the tones. And I explain it really well there because, damn it, I lived through it. Okay? Let's see, where are we? It doesn't matter, right? My bin rai kap. My falling means no, means not no. It doesn't matter. No. So no bin rai kap. No is my. Ben means to be. Rai is evil or badness, and then kap is the polite particle. All right. So number 11. Pardon me or excuse me. So if you step on, you're going to ride the bus when you go to Thailand. You're absolutely going to ride a bus. You're going to bump into people. when you're in Bangkok, what are they, like 14 million people now in Bangkok? I was there. I lived there when it was like 9. So it's gone up quite a bit. The traffic's really bad too. But so you're going to be on the train. You're going to be on a bus. You're going to be in a song tao, which is a 2-road pickup truck. You just jump in the back. You're going to step on somebody's toes. You're going to bump somebody or whatever. You want to say pardon me or excuse me. So, ขอโทษครับขอโทษขอโทษ Again, if you're a man, ขอโทษครับ. If you're a woman, ขอโทษค่ะ. I understand. There'll be times when you do and when you don't. So we'll do 12 and 13 will be yes, I understand, and number number 13 will be I don't understand. So number 12, เข้าใจแล้วครับเข้าใจแล้วครับ. That actually means more of a yeah. Hey, I understand already. I got it. That's kind of what that means. You could have just said เข้าใจครับเข้าใจครับ. Cow is understanding. Jai means heart. And kap is so I have an understanding heart. Kao jai kap. I understand. And if you put the lao, I understand already. Kao jai lao, I already got it. Okay? And the kap and the ka there. Number 13. Now remember I said my with a falling tone. My means no. So I kao jai or I my kao jai, right? I don't understand is my kao jai kap. My cow jack hop. I don't understand. My cow jack ha. I don't understand if you're a woman. Number 14. I don't speak Thai. This is done differently for men and women. Men, ผมพูด Thai ไม่เป็นครับ. Or if you're a woman, I have to read it with women because it doesn't roll off my tongue to speak female. ฉันพูด Thai ไม่เป็นค่ะ. Okay, there you go. There you go, ladies. Enjoy that, right? ฉันพูด Thai ไม่เป็นค่ะ. You could also you could substitute that word ben, which means to be, with die, which means able. So ผมพูด Thai ไม่เป็นครับ means to speak Thai is not existing for me, implied. Or I could put the ไม่ได้ meaning not able. So ผมพูด Thai ไม่ได้ครับ. That would probably be even better, but it works both ways, right? One's kind of colloquial. Okay, there you go. That's it. Those are the 14 fundamentals that I thought you needed to get started, to get your head kind of around Thai. I've got some fabulous classes. Don't mind saying so myself. Suitcase Thai is a fabulous class. My thoughts about Suitcase Thai were, you got a suitcase packed, man, you need some Thai. What do you do? Well, you need some structure to learn Thai. If you go to YouTube, and nothing wrong with watching all those pretty girls talk, but you're not going to be able to build a foundation by just jumping from video to video to video. But if you go through the course, it builds a foundation. I give you a lot of background stuff in here. All right, hey, cool, hip and happening, groovy, kind of fun. Thanks a lot for joining me.